We're back.
Whoa.
Like cook crack. How you feeling?
I'm feeling lit.
Yes.
Okay, we had a brief intermission.
Yes.
We had to get right,
Yes.
equipment. But this just makes it so next episode will be even smoother.
Yes.
We're still happy to be here, and now is the moment everybody's been waiting for.
The moment of truth.
Yes.
To the fishbowl for the official first question.
Ladies
of the
first.
Ask Me a Question podcast. Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead. Do your thing,
Let's see
sweetheart.
what we got in here.
Yeah,
mix
yeah.
it up a little
Ruffle
bit.
it up a little bit, girl. Yes. Oh, turn some of those back around. Yes, but we good.
I
Nevertheless.
hope I get a good one.
I can't see from over here anyway, but we good. Okay.
All right, this one's
Of course, you're going to pick a pink card first. Of course.
wow. We're so starting spicy.
Okay. Let's go.
Here we go.
Let's go.
So the first question says, is today's society monogamous anymore?
Okay.
And hopefully all our viewers tuned in know what monogamous is.
Yes,
For
monogamous.
anybody who doesn't know, that means being with one person. So
Right.
in today's society, is anybody monogamous anymore? I'll let you go ahead.
Okay. Well, first and foremost, obviously, in today's society, what still counts is old school relationships. People from like the 50s, 60s, 70s are still going like 30, 40, 50 years of marriage strong. So, of course, they're monogamous. But in this new millennium, this new era, it depends on the situation. Perfect example, sometimes a girl could be in a whole relationship with herself because the dude is just there for the ride. He's collecting that income tax money. He's there when she cooks. He's there when she gets the laundry done. He needs his drawers and socks cleaned. You know what I'm saying? And he might be entertaining some things on the side.
Right.
It's possible. You know what I'm saying? I've been there to an extent.
Right.
Not right now.
Probably been
Or-
on both sides.
Yeah, absolutely.
You've been sus, and you've probably gotten dirty.
Yeah, absolutely. It happens to the best of us.
Right. Okay. And just to weigh in on this, I have to say no. Like, I don't think our age, our generation is fully monogamous anymore. Nobody is just doing point A to point B, everything like they should. Because
Right.
if you're liking, let me just clear this up for people who might be confused. If you're liking people's pictures with the booty out and the titties out and it's looking sus and you have a whole girlfriend at home, that's a form of cheating, despite what you may say.
Why?
Because there's no reason you should be liking somebody's picture like that. When
I
you
just
have
want
a
to
whole-
go on record as saying this. I've been at the airport, family vacation. Mom's in the airport. Pops is in the airport.
Right.
I'm in there with some brothers and sisters. We on our way
Okay.
to the Dominican Republic. So you already know what's in our little area.
I'm listening.
Dominicanas. You feel
Okay.
me? So this.
I'm hearing a whole bunch of excuses at first. Like,
no. Walk with me. Chic loose. Walk with me. So this thick John walks by. I noticed it off the rip. You know what I'm saying? We about to go on a flight. I might have some Jack Daniels in me. Whatever the case is. My mom says to my pops, look at that booty. And even in Creole, got it bundasa. And my pop was in his phone, minding his business. He looked up. He's like, yeah, that's cool. And then went back in his phone. They're that comfortable. You feel me?
Right.
They've been married since the 70s.
Right.
You feel me? But my mom's pointed out to my pops, G shit.
yeah.
So she gave him the green light to look.
No, I've been with my guy and pointed out an ass or two. That's different.
Right. But if you're
But
not there to point it out and the likes are
If
there.
I'm not pointing it out, then it's like you should pretend like you don't see it.
I think what it comes down to is there's a little bit of an insecurity factor with women. I'm going to say that. You know why? Because y'all could sit there and like Tyrese's picture and freaking Tay Diggs and all of these dudes.
The game.
And, who the new one? Michael B. Jordan. Yeah. Y'all gonna like Michael B. Jordan picture, but if I like Skittles from the strip club, it's on site. That's bullshit.
It's a little different.
Okay.
But I guess I could feel you.
But why is it different though? What's your perspective on it? Because
Because-
Michael B. Jordan is a celebrity, and she's just a stripper.
Yeah, I feel like celebrities are less accessible. You're more liable to be able to go home with a local stripper than Michael B. Jordan. So it's like, why are you pressed? If your girl's like a Michael B. Jordan, he's somewhere in Calabasas. Who cares?
I'm comfortable with whatever girl I'm talking to, she likes, what she sees, because that's her being her true self. Now, if she sees me like in Bernice Burgos or one of these, don't be salty. It's not like I'm all up in the comments with the eye emojis. I might have just clicked like. But you're not going to say nothing about me clicking like on Mother Teresa, rest in peace's picture, who's just did a holy hashtag.
Right.
That don't count. Because she's holy.
She's not a thought.
Okay.
You're missing the point.
Bernice not a thought. She's just high profile.
If you wanted the answer to that question, nobody in our generation is A1 monogamous.
Nobody.
And that's why I'm scared to get married.
But black men
Moving
don't
on.
But black men don't cheat. I just want to put that out there.
Lies you tell. Go ahead. Next.
Choking on the rosé. Okay. I'm going to go for it. You know what?
Now it's getting warm up here in the studio.
Oh, it's getting hot in here?
Yeah.
Getting hot. Shout out to Nelly, man. All right. Question. Okay. Hold on. Let me read this first.
I don't like the way you're looking at that.
Oh, no, that's cool. It's cool. We're going to get on CNN shit with this one. Are we moving backwards when it comes to gender and race equality? Shout out to @OCDHippie0529.
Yes, thank you.
Shout out to Hippie OCD0529. So, yes, the question, are we moving backwards when it comes to gender and race equality? Let me go first.
Go ahead.
Do y'all not see how they getting R. Kelly the fuck up out of here? Who's leading that pack? Women. Do y'all not see them trying to throw shade at Drake and saying that he was messing with a 17-year-old and kissed her on the mouth on stage on that? Who's leading that pack? Women. I personally feel like transgenders and homosexuals are more protected than the mafia and police, because you can't say nothing to them. You say anything to them, you're up out of here. Right. Me Too's gonna get you up out of here. You're blackballed from not just your job, from life. Period. So I feel like gender equality there's more of a light on women getting their just due right now more than ever. It's like, women running the world right now. But as far as equality, it'll never be equal. Men are going to always have their place in society. Women are going to always have their place in society. Right. There's some bossed up women. There's some bossed up men. Yeah. But the double standards will always be what they are when it comes to... Because if genders were equal, men could fuck whoever they want and still be players, and women could be the same thing. Right, but you know what they say. If a woman has multiple, she's a hoe. With men, we them niggas.
Right.
That's my perspective.
Yeah.
Back to you, Brittany.
To a certain extent, I feel you. It's still not equal. As a woman, I could tell you that firsthand. It's definitely not equal.
Right.
But in the same token, women have definitely, within the last few years, moved up the ladder. Our voices are being heard. There would be no Me Too movement if you weren't listening to women.
Right.
So our voices are being heard, but it's not equal. It's still not equal. Because y'all don't get it that we're not playing around. Y'all still don't get it.
We get it. We don't want no smoke. We just trying to be a part of the party. We don't want no smoke at all. Y'all are trying to get everybody up out of here. R. Kelly was Monday. Friday on 2020, Monica Lewinsky's leaked tapes with Bill Clinton. As if we already didn't know she sucked his dick in the White House. What else is there to know? Now, so we're getting Bill Clinton up out of here again? For what?
I don't know. Something's got to give. But
okay.
2019 is the year of the women. Anyways.
Shout out to the women, man. Y'all are great additive incentives to society. Just know that when you see us brothers out here in the gym, or that fresh car, or that fresh haircut, or we rocking 2 chains instead of 1, it's for y'all.
You're trying to look good for us. I feel you.
Always.
All right, let's get into another question.
Go ahead.
Let's see.
As I finish my damn cup. You keep picking them. You picking them.
Who is the king of R&B? This question's anonymous.
Okay, shout out to anonymous. All right. In all seriousness, the king of R&B will never be one person because nobody wants to give it up to the present kings. People will always show love to the past kings, but anyone that's trying to be a future king has to do X, Y, and Z before they can be considered this, that, and the third. And we're not in that physical copy area anymore. We're in that streaming era where sometimes numbers could be fudged. We don't know. But my personal opinion, I'll add plural. Kings The kings of R&B include Bobby Brown, Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
Beyonce.
That was number one on my list.
Yes. Bobby Brown, Chris Brown, Beyonce. I'll name two more just for the hell of it. Usher, and right now, Ty Dolla $ign.
I like how you call Beyonce a king, by the way.
Yeah, why not?
So I like that.
Why not?
There's
we
women
just
equality.
talked about gender.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give y'all props. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We give B her props, but that's where it stops. The Rock. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying Chris Brown all the way. Day one. You're talking to his day one A1 fan.
Okay.
I was just at a Chris Brown concert 3 months ago. He's lit. He's still young. He's killing it. By the time he's older, he will be concrete. But right now, he's accomplished a lot.
I swear to God, I was at the Scream Tour concert with Bow Wow and Chris Brown. I was somewhere in the cut. And he was on stage going in between songs about to do the Excuse Me, Miss. He had the bench out. He was up on the bench. He looked up in my section. I was like, gave him the head. And I feel like he gave it back. He was like yeah, he saw me.
Yo, Chris Brown gives a show. You haven't been to a concert unless you see Breezy perform. I think we're forgetting Usher.
Yeah, Usher. I named that man. Yeah. Shout out to Haitian Usher. Shout out to Usher. He's one of the kings.
You know, I have one of his hats in my room to this day. I caught it at a well, my dad caught it for me.
Okay.
Usher is definitely up there.
I was about to say I could see you jumping up, giving somebody an elbow.
Who would you say is like creeping up the ladder to be the one of future kings? Maybe not yet, but soon.
Who's creeping up the ladder to be a future king of R&B?
Like a Jacquees.
Tory Lanez. Even though Tory Lanez raps and sings, I'll still put Tory Lanez in there. Who else is creeping up the ladder for the king of R&B? Outside of Tory, I mean, of course, you know you're gonna have people like Black. And if
you didn't say Jacquees.
I need to hear more records from Jacquees.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard the one he had with Dej Loaf last year. You know, the man in the club. That was cool, but I just need to hear more from Jacquees. He's dope though. His Trippin' remix, you know, got some attention on him. He killed that.
Right. But
he just got some more work to put in. It's no disavail to Jacquees. He's a talented singer. Just need more work. Everybody wants stuff so fast, so soon. Like, there be so many, like, people self-proclaiming to be goats and kings and queens and all of this. And it's like, yo, it's too fast. You know what I mean? It's like the movie just came out. We don't need it in Redbox. Let your situation marinate and let the people decide.
You got to put in your time.
Yeah, put your work in. Don't rush. Let it happen.
All right.
My turn?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Grab this one right here.
I'll make it a good one.
Yeah, I'm making it a good one. I'm gonna grab that one right there.
There. Right. Let's flip that back over.
Okay.
Go ahead.
This one's from @jinx.xo. Shout out to @jinx.xo. If you feel ready for a child, despite income, should you do it?
Hey, that's a good one.
It's on me, right?
Yeah, you want to start with that one?
The thing is this. There's a certain type of struggle that comes when you're not ready financially anyway.
Right.
So just know that you're going to have a lot of Mondays in the supermarket looking at her saying, why the fuck did I not pull out? Now I'm up in here with this girl and this kid who loves the hell out of me. I'm trying to go watch the game. She's trying to make me feel bad. This motherfucker spitting up on my motherfucking Armani. Fuck both of y'all. Y'all lucky I got a ShopRite fucking discount card. I'm spending my money anyway. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of anger that goes into certain situational times when you're not ready. But at the same time, you know, anytime a child comes unexpected, it's a child to love. If you're fortunate to have a family that's involved, then it could potentially work because you got some type of, you know, support.
Right.
With no support, you better make Section 8 your friend. Get on the food stamps, that EBT. Then you'll be okay. But if you ain't got it, y'all both, especially if, don't let y'all be both starving artists. Forget about it. One of y'all crafts is going to go without. You're going to go without studio time or vice versa. And it's going to be friction. There's going to be resentment. There's no way around it. There's always going to be some type of resentment. Even when you got it like that, there's resentment. Look at Joe Buttons and Sin Santana. He's out here at the height of his career. She's on Love and Hip Hop saying that he don't spend enough time. He's out there being the breadwinner. She could be home comfortable, start a internet business if she wanted. I don't know what she's doing. She's raising young Lex, whatever the case is. She doesn't get enough attention. She wants more sex. She wants more this, that, and the third. He popped the question. They about to be married. It's still not enough. Baby is here.
Right.
And they got it.
Right. But our viewer is asking, like, she really wants, or he really wants a child, but financially they're not there yet.
Right.
So I would say that definitely don't do it.
Okay.
Because babies in the first 2-3 years is more money than you'll ever spend on them.
Hands down.
So that's going to be like a long 3 years struggling. If you're not ready financially, that's the one thing that kind of has to be on point a little bit. You got to have something, somewhere to go with that baby after the hospital, because you only get to stay in the hospital for like 3 days.
Yeah, absolutely. Because some folks that live on their own, there's going to be a point where you're going to have to choose between cable and Similac. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. Just wait.
Home bill of
so,
diapers.
Jinx, I would just wait. Just wait. Save up another year or two, $100 from each check.
Yes.
And then, a year's time, we'll revisit this discussion. You might be more ready in a year. 2020 might be your year for the baby, but not 2019.
Fellas, 5 words. Learn how to pull out. And pull out at the right time. Even if you got the rubber on. You watch enough porn. Pull out before. Let it rain.
Oh, my gosh.
Otherwise, you know what I mean? Leaving it in comes with consequences. Rubber or no rubber. Leaving it in comes with consequences.
Oh, my gosh. You're keeping it straight raw. No pun intended.
Yeah. I like that right there. All right. Next question.
All right. My turn, right?
Yes, your turn.
Okay. I'm too relaxed with the relax.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's all good as we pour out the last of the holy wine.
All right. Here we go. I think I like pink tonight. Oh, my gosh. I just see the headline on this card, and I'm like, take a deep breath. Okay.
Anonymous or?
This is from @CP300. Shout out to CP300.
CP3.
He said, "Can you separate the man from the artist?" R. Kelly.
Okay, you go first.
All right. Oh my gosh. So I definitely watched the R. Kelly documentary, all 6 parts of it. Mm-hmm. And like everybody, I feel like we knew a little piece of the sick stuff R. Kelly was into, but it was just crazy, the stuff that I heard and saw. Right. With that being said, it's hard to separate how he thinks and the stuff that he was doing from the artist. But then on the other hand, I was going through like his catalog. I started listening to the songs after, and I was like,
"Seems like
oh my gosh, this song, that song. How could you be mad at him?" Right. And you could see how people overlooked everything that was happening over time. Yes. But I mean, he's still, as old as he is, he's gonna have to be accountable for the stuff that he did.
Absolutely.
So. Yes, he's talented. Yes, he made great music. Yes. But it's just crazy. It's unforgivable. If it's true, all the stuff they're saying is sick and it's crazy.
Are any of these girls clout chasing? Yes or no? Before I answer, are any of the girls in Surviving R. Kelly clout chasing? I'm being a devil's advocate right now.
I think at one point when you listen to these girls talk, no matter how young they were, they got wrapped up. They really were in love with R. Kelly. They thought they was going to be with him or maybe even be a big celebrity. Right. But at the end of the day, if you're 10, 15, 20 years older than somebody, you know mentally that somebody 15, 16, 17 doesn't fully know what they're getting into. You're the adult if you're that old man. Right. That being said, he's wrong. And there's no way that all these girls, it's all lies. So whatever little part to it, whatever couple of parts is true, that's what makes him sick. And for that, he's going to be accountable. Poor Bill is 80 years old and in prison. R. Kelly's time is coming. Okay. Whether this nigga's 60, 65, 70, they're putting him under the jail.
Let's not forget that.
Under the jail.
All right. And R. Kelly's time will come. Let's not forget that, and the reason why I'm able to separate the art from the person is because a majority of the people that we listen to got some twisted shit going on. We don't know what half these people got going on in their personal lives. You know what I'm saying? People are always shocked when they're like, oh, he or she does coke, or he or she does like strippers, or he or she is buying sex, or whatever the case is, or this person is shooting heroin in their pinky toe, or whatever the case is. It be like that. These people have deep personal lives that we can't even imagine. You know what I'm saying? What they present to us from a music standpoint, music is therapeutic. Music gets us through our everydays. If you've ever not driven in a car that didn't have music on the way to work in the morning, you know that you're ready to just get into an accident and get crazy with the driver to the next to you. I've been there. That one day lag over when I had to get my radio fixed and all of that, yeah, it was bad. So, you know what I mean? We all need music as a soundtrack to our lives. Mm-hmm. But can we separate the artist from the person? Yes. I could still say somebody's music's great, and they're a fucking scumbag.
So, we talked about this the other day. You're going to be playing Step in the Name of Love at your wedding still.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. So, then you clearly can separate it. You feel some type of way.
Listen, when we're doing the part when the guy catches the corsage for the leg, and then he's going to go
gardener.
Put it, like the girl catches the bouquet, and the guy catches the corsage on the leg, and then the guy got to put it on the other girl's leg.
Right.
If the DJ decides to play Seems Like You're Ready, I'm not going to be mad at him at that moment. I'm at my wedding. I'm saucy. I'm thinking about the honeymoon and splashing all type of in my wife. You know what I'm saying? So it's whatever. I don't care how famous we are at the time and what people gonna say if we're playing R. Kelly at the wedding.
You're still playing R. Kelly.
It's possible.
All right. So
I'm just gonna say this. I'm not gonna run to the DJ booth and tell them to shut it off, because as you can see what's going on, for anybody that's not ignoring what's going on in our culture, you done seen R. Kelly at the top of the disgusto list, but they're trying to throw Diddy up there, they're trying to throw Drake up there, they're trying to throw Jay-Z up there. There's a lot of people that we listen to on a regular basis that's getting thrown on the chopping block. Mm-hmm. I'm not throwing their stuff away.
Okay, that's fair.
Yes. It's
your turn.
It's my turn. Okay. I'm gonna grab a pink card too, since these pink cards are so spicy. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the pink cards.
This is from @Rossi_Gardens. What is meditation, and can it be a part of your routine? All right, I'll say this. Meditation is what you make it. If you like to keep your eyes closed and have your legs crossed and you're doing the yoga thing and you just one with yourself and you take that 5-10 minutes to just get yourself centered before you start your day, more power to you. If your meditation is rolling up an L and listening to some G-Unit, more power to you. If your meditation is the gym and that's where you go and you just lock in and you zone out and you do what you do, you like hiking, you like going to comedy specials and shows or whatever the case is, or if you just like doing heavy drugs and masturbating, that's your meditation. Make it what you make it. Meditation is what you make it. That's what I want to say. Back to you,
yes. Meditation is just relaxing, chilling, in a nutshell.
Okay.
You know, keeping it simple.
All right. Cool. Shout to them. Go ahead.
Let's get into it, because we gotta hit these questions, because this is what our viewers really wanted to know.
And the energy is the same, whether you see us in the studio or in the streets.
Okay, this is from @ChantelMeSomething.
Chantel, what's up?
Do you think a transgender woman should disclose her original sex if approached by a man?
Brittany, you're probably the last person I know that's actually really a woman, because I can't trust these women that I see in these streets these days. They be looking crazy. I've been seeing these before and after things on Instagram. A lot of these women could be men.
Some of them are so real.
Yes.
I'm like, how are you ever a guy?
Yes.
You used to be able to tell by like the jawbone if somebody had like a square, hard face, or maybe like the Adam's apple.
Yes.
But now you could get this shaved down.
Yes.
You could get the bones shaved down, so it looks real feminine.
Yes. And Mona Scott, don't do Jacqueline like that. Don't make him look like he's interested in Sydney Starr on that damn show.
Oh, wow. Shout out to Sydney Starr.
Shout out to Sydney Starr. But Sydney, you need to be telling people you got a dick. Don't do that.
She did on the last episode of Love and Hip Hop.
She told OG Nia Lee, but there's people that don't watch Love and Hip Hop. You better tell anybody that you come into close quarters with that might be looking you up and down, that don't know what's up with the what's up, that you got a dick. Not a girl. It's transit. You got a dick. You still got a dick.
Yeah, but
until you get rid of that and go post-op surgery.
The problem is, Lo, transgenders feel like once they say that, they don't get a chance, maybe not a second date or a call because they just revealed that they have their pieces still.
I'm going to be 100% honest with you. The men that have got into altercations with transgender women might have been because they was about to take their pants off and shorty said she still got a dick. And homie got mad and punched her in the face because he felt like it was justifiable because it's still a he.
Mr. C doesn't have a problem with it.
That's Mr. C. Mr. C is entitled to whatever he wants. Me personally, if I'm in the club and you in my section and I might not be paying attention to you, but you decided to try to spark a conversation with me, let me know off the rip. Oh, by the way, I'm transgender. All right, cool. What's that right there? I'm out. I'm that way. You know what I'm saying? Cause
that's just your preference. Yeah. Shout out to all our transgender,
shout out to them.
LBGT.
We could smoke a L and talk about life, but
yeah, that's not your preference.
That's where it stops. I'm not taking you to an after-hour spot. You know what I'm saying?
So you just want to know. You just want to know up front.
Yeah. I shouldn't have to question if you a man or a woman.
But some of them, like I said, look so good, like real. Like they've never been a boy. You can't tell by the neck. You can't tell by anything.
Right.
How would you know until somebody says it? You might get somebody all the way home and find out when you start feeling and touching that, oh my gosh.
We're not trying to find out like that.
Wait, this is what I found crazy. Like Sydney Starr said on yesterday's episode of Love and Hip Hop that she's had sex with guys and they don't know she's a transgender.
No, they knew.
No, she said some people I never told.
How, Britt?
Because if you're doing it from the back, they never know.
So they just fucking in the ass?
Yeah. That's how most gay men have sex.
When I go for the back shots, which is one of my favorite positions, I like to rub on the cat.
Now, what if you...
I want to know the cat is... if I... God forbid... I was to go down there.
Oh my gosh, that must happen.
No. Girl, let that man know at the bar that you are what he is. And y'all share that. Because, fellas, you got to do the cat test. You know what I mean?
Now,
you gotta do the cat
let's just say in the event.
Yes.
You were already in there. And then you did the cat test. And there was something hanging. What would you do at that point?
In all honesty, they might get the people. Oh, the hell! No, I'm out. I don't care if I got the room. Go down to tell the clerk, yeah, I'm clocked out. Kick her out.
Yeah.
Him out. You didn't see me.
That would be an unfortunate situation.
Yes.
But no. So the answer to your question, Chantel. I absolutely think that if you're transgender, whether a man or a woman, you should definitely disclose your sex. It's only fair to your partner, right?
Yeah, don't be like that. Don't be passive at this point. Keep it real. Keep it 100, because there's some psycho dudes out here that will put hands and elbows in your nostril. It'll be bad. I'm going for another pink card because they're the spicy ones.
Let's get it.
I'm going for a pink card, damn it.
We're going to finish out with a couple good ones.
Yeah, we're going to finish out with a couple good ones, and y'all can catch us on episode 2. But if you're rocking with us, add us at, do we have the official page yet?
What's up?
Do we have?
We're setting up still in the process of setting up the official page, so we'll get back to you with that ad name. But you can hit us on our personal page, DMs, everything, because we need your submissions.
Yes.
We keep them DMs coming. Yes. We're feeling these questions.
Keep it classy.
Real Brittany Marie.
At Who's Low 25-8. WHOSLO 25-8. Gang, gang.
Go ahead.
Keep it classy. Keep it real. All right. This question comes from Elizabeth Jessica with a K. At Elizabeth Jessica. And she says, what do you think makes a relationship last? Well, one thing I'll say is a quote from my parents. And it's to never argue about money. We'll start with that. We'll build the foundation on that. Never argue about money. I agree with that. I think another thing that makes a relationship last is honesty. I think one thing that makes a relationship last is trying new things, spicing it up. You know what I'm saying? Trying to, old girl might come home from work unexpected. Put your stuff down. We about to go out. I done set up this, that,
spontaneous.
And the third. Yeah, spontaneous. You know what I mean? You might go to the Olive Garden, Cheesecake Factory. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Just something on the setup, and then to the Marriott. We'll send you to work on an Uber the next day. Let's go relax. Let me give you a massage in the hotel while ESPN's on in the background. Let's do something different. Let's do something
For sure.
special. Yes.
I think that not doing the things that you used to do to try to get somebody in the end, after you've been with them for whether it's a few more months, years, and you stop doing all the things you were doing when you were pursuing them,
right.
That's when, you need some revamping. Because in the beginning, everybody's eager. You're trying to talk to somebody. You're hitting them up throughout the day. How you doing? What you doing? How was your day?
Yes.
Whatever. But once you've been with somebody, you stop checking in on their everyday, what's going on in their everyday life, because it's like a pattern, because you're like used to it. But you have to still pursue somebody when you're with them like you don't have them, because that keeps it like everybody wants to feel like somebody's still interested in them or whatever. Right. So I think you got to still pursue somebody.
Yeah, you got to
show them that you're into them.
You got to keep it spicy. You got to keep it, what's the word I'm looking for? You got to keep it ratchet a little bit. Like, you know what I mean? You got to be able to make your girl feel a little bit embarrassed in Walmart. You know what I mean? She about to pay that. She about to swipe that debit. You know what I mean? She putting in a number of bags that you're about to pay extra 5. Oh, she about to pay extra 5 cents for them bags? So I'm about to rub her ass a little bit. Ooh, yeah. Pay for that bag. Pay for that bag. You about to go in the car. Go park in the far left. You know what I mean? Go do a little something before we get home. You know what I'm saying? To be like that sometimes. You just got to show that. Sometimes that public affection is good to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? I might see a person looking at me with a significant other or something like that. You see us in line playing around, you know what I mean, joking a little jokey. Yeah, I might go for a little stroke of the booty, like, yeah, I got it like that. You see me, right? You see me, right, bro? Yeah. It's us. Right here. I'm stroking the butt.
Yeah, the
getting
butt.
aroused.
Emphasis on the butt.
Yeah. So you're not going to just, go crazy in front of, the Walmart kiosk. But, sometimes you got to just show your girl that public affection, kiss on the neck a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Show a little, a little extra. Let her know that even though y'all just went picking out new bed sheets and went to go buy some toiletries, that, you're thinking about her and you appreciate her. You show her that little extra love while she, focus on something else.
Give her something to look forward to.
Yes.
I'm not going to give out my age, but I'm well over 20.
Okay.
Me too. My parents have been together for over 20 years. So
me too.
That's like what I strive for too. When I do if I get married.
Right.
You know?
Right. Absolutely. Your turn, girl.
To pick?
Go ahead.
All right, let's see. Hopefully these last ones are...
Yeah.
I feel like you're taking it easy on me in love right now.
Yeah. Shout out to the question senders. But feel free to turn up a little bit. Y'all see where we're going with it. We answering a little bit of everything. We done been to...
Wow.
Nigeria.
Okay, Elizabeth. I hope you're tuned in because it seems like Elizabeth was feeling some type of way today. This is another one of Elizabeth's questions at Elizabeth's Jessica with a K.
With a K.
Oh my gosh, Elizabeth must be in love.
Yes.
Do you believe in soulmates?
Go ahead. Go. You go first.
Oh my gosh.
Brittany.
I feel like there's somebody for everybody if that answers her question.
Yes.
Like, you see the craziest of people and you be like, that person, how did they end up with somebody?
Right.
There's definitely somebody for everybody. Soulmates? Yes and no, because things happen in life. Let's say you're with somebody for 20, 30 years. They pass away. Right. You find somebody else after they pass away years later that you can also be married to. Right. What do you have, 2 soulmates?
Yeah.
So it's like, I just think you come encounter with people throughout your life that you connect with. We'll say
Absolutely. That. Is there such thing as a soulmate? It's what you make it. It's what you make it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You could be with somebody for a little bit. It could be the first 2 weeks in. Y'all could have not did much. Couple of dates, couple of little hotel stays. You know what I'm saying? Y'all getting to know each other. You're not necessarily at each other's
That's
cribs
not much.
Yet. That's for
you
me.
Staying with somebody at the hotel?
For me, listen. The second a girl walks in that hotel room, my nigga's hard.
You ready?
I'm ready. I'm like, oh, you trusted me to come here? So we lit. I fuck with you. I'm about to go smoke this L. I'm about to come back in the room. When I come back in the room, I hope that you win something a little different. You know what I mean? We're going to get sweaty. We're going to get crazy. And I'm going to smoke another L. Then we're going to go to dinner. We're going to come back. We're going to do that again. And in the middle of the night, when I'm about to fall asleep, you're going to nag me to rub your back. But I really know that you want me to go for another round. I'm all for it. I'm with that.
Lit.
Soulmate. That'll make you my soulmate. If you can, I'll say this. If you can still look good to me the next day, then yeah, it's lit.
Well, after all that.
Yeah, after.
Oh, okay.
After is important because if you holding somebody in your arm and texting your boy like, give me a call in 5 minutes and act like it's an emergency and I gotta run, then that's not a soulmate.
Yeah.
But if you just finished bussing, and you know bussing tells you the true definition of the person next to you. If you could lay with that person after you just bust, they could be in the soulmate category.
Okay.
Yes.
That's an interesting perspective.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, my turn.
Your turn.
Go for one of these white cards. Damn card. Come here. White. Okay. Yes. This question is from @CP300.
Wow.
Another R. Kelly question. R. Kelly, if muted, does that mean the songs he wrote as well? All right. What I'll say is this. Obviously, this is mute mode for R. Kelly right now. Yes, we're in pursuit.
Hashtag mute mode.
Mute R. Kelly.
Yeah.
So does that mean the songs he wrote as well? I guess that's up to you.
Yeah.
If you decide to take it that far in your scope, then cool. But the reality is some of the most scummiest, grimiest people have made great contributions to society.
That's true.
Like the guy that created the blunt rap is probably a fucking asshole. We don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The person that helped legalize weed is probably a racist prick. We don't know, but their contribution to society is thanked and appreciated by people all over the place. So if you're a person right now watching and you decide to mute R. Kelly, you watch the documentary, you saw the VHS of the sex tape way back when those circulating through the barbershops and hoods all over the place, and you decide to mute R. Kelly and his music as well, when his music comes on the radio, you turn it off. If his music comes on at the party that you're at, you go into the other room. Cool. It's your choice. If people choose not to, they got that right too.
Yeah.
It goes back to separating the artist and the music.
Right. It's like a personal preference.
Right. Because I'm sure everybody doesn't like Timbaland for what they said back in the day, or Cristal. They don't like the people that created Cristal because they don't need our money. By our, I mean our money. But we still drinking Chris and rocking Tim's.
Right.
Even though Drake said we was off that on the track with Jay-Z on the Blueprint 3. But we still on Tim's.
So it's personal.
Yeah. So it's a personal thing.
Right.
Right.
We'll leave it there.
We agree. There we go.
We agree on that.
You go. Couple more questions. Are we going to go through all of these, or what we doing?
I mean, let's finish up with like 2 more, because we can even save some for next time.
Okay. All right. Cool. What you got?
Okay. What's more important, Instagram clout or content on one's Instagram?
You go first.
Okay. So what's more important, Instagram clout or content? Okay. I think clout overshadows the content, because you can upload content every day and it may not get views, but if you have like 1 or 2 viral blogs or viral videos of you talking about something, that's going to overshadow however many pictures you have on your as far as content. So clout, for sure. Clout
is like what they say one-hit wonders are. Clout is like Young M.A.'s Ooh or Designer's Panda. Once you get the clout, they give you that window, and they'll give you a little time frame to get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like the dude, if you ain't growling, you wild. That dude, he got clout off of growling. Now, whatever content he brings to the table, we'll wait for him to deliver it to us. So if you got clout, you got the window to present whatever you want to the world.
Right.
Clout
Which
over
is why
content.
It's more important.
Right. And most people that want the clout probably have content that they want the people to see. So I would say, yeah, clout is more important than content, because anybody that has the clout knows that they got to deliver the content at some point in time that's going to keep people coming. So I would say, yeah, clout. Clout holds a little bit more strength than content because they both go with each other. But if you got the clout, you can get the people whatever you want.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. White.
White?
Let's try a white card.
Okay. Where the white cards at?
We got any white ones?
Any white ones you have?
So you don't think we're biased? 'Cause I got a lot of pink ones.
Okay, here's a white. Okay. This one once again from Jinx.xo. Do you think witchcraft is bad and why? The fact that I'm Haitian and voodoo is in our culture. I've heard voodoo's been used for both good and evil. If you're into witchcraft, if you're into that type of thing, and you feel like you could bring karma to somebody that had karma coming to them, or if you're just into rituals that you feel like keep evilness away, more power to you.
Right.
So if you into witchcraft, if that's your thing, or if you believe in it, or voodoo, just use it at your own discretion.
Yeah. I don't necessarily believe in witchcraft. I'm a godly woman,
right.
Christian.
Right.
But, yeah, I don't know. I've heard a couple things about sage. Like if you want to preserve the energy in your house, you burn a sage.
Right.
And I've never tried it, but I'm open to stuff like that. But as far as like sticking a pin in a doll or doing something crazy, no. I'm going to get them.
Are you stereotyping Haitians?
What happened?
Are you stereotyping Haitians?
No, I'm just saying in general. You talk about voodoo and witchcraft. What am I going to put a spell on somebody? No.
Right.
I'm going to get them, though.
Okay.
I'm going to get them in another way.
Okay.
All right. So.
One more?
Let's do like one more question.
One more.
These are good, guys.
Last round. You go.
My turn?
Yes.
And then we'll wrap it up.
And we appreciate y'all for rocking with us, tuning in with us. We're keeping it real. Let us know if we're not keeping it real, because we feel like we're keeping it real.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
All right.
I love that.
So shout out to It's Just Brandy, a friend to the show, our fellow podcaster. She wants to know, what's your favorite sex position? So look, I'm gonna let you go, and then I'm gonna
Why are you letting me go first, Brittany? When you know that whoever reads the question has to go first. Why are you holding back from our audience?
Because you know what? Because that's gonna give me time to think.
Okay.
We go ahead.
What's the question exactly?
What's your you know the question is simple. Okay, what's your favorite sex position? Stop. He needs time to think too. Do you need me to go first?
No, I could go first.
All right, go ahead.
Me personally.
Can I say two?
Can we say two?
Yeah, go ahead, say two.
Okay.
This is our show. Right. Fuck yeah, we can say two. Go ahead.
Right about that. Thank you. Me personally, I love turning a girl around and hitting it from the back. I love that. It doesn't mean that I don't want to see her. Sometimes I want to admire her from behind. Her moaning when you first put it in, like all of that. Just
spicy.
Yeah. At least you want to see it. I mean, you want to look at them, because it's like when you're looking at them from behind, it's like you seeing all of their vulnerabilities. You're seeing a little bit of everything. And then I would say the second position I like. I ain't gonna lie, I don't mind a little missionary, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I tend to go deep. And when you, like, in that front missionary is dope, because you can just see their every reaction. Like, they're feeling you, and, like, you just, like, body to body on some Ace Hood shit. You know what I'm saying? You might exchange a little kiss, a little something, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna lie, real talk. I've had a moment where I was just in my zone, loving what's going on with shorty. I was hitting from the back, start doing the missionary and all that. You know what I mean? I'm closing my eyes through it sometimes too, because I'm just trying to concentrate. I'm looking at her, some of her reactions, and then I open my eyes on one point, and she's just looking at me while I'm stroking, and she was just like, I love you. I was like, ugh.
That ruined it.
Not even that. It made me like we were so like here that it made me splash. Like that was it.
Wow. See the power of the
PUSSY. So yes, doggy style first, missionary second. Honorable mention. She wants to ride from the front to the back. Still where it's at. We live. Back to you, Brittany.
You threw it to me real quick. All right.
Yes.
I think we're in agreement on this question.
Okay.
Definitely the back shots.
Right.
Like, that's a given.
Right.
And then...
Number two.
And then we got missionary or reverse cowgirl.
Yes.
Because that's when you could hear your own cheeks clapping.
Right.
You feel me?
Which is dangerous.
So,
it's dangerous.
There you go.
It's dangerous because
There you go.
if you're not prepared, you know what I mean? Like, and sometimes that wave might cause you to, you know what I mean? Like, might cause you to
It's lit.
let off. So, yeah. That reverse
There you go.
And another thing, too, that reverse cowgirl could hurt you. Because if she going crazy, she might come out for a second and, you know what I mean? I didn't come down here. Oh!
That happens. That happens. That happens. Yeah,
but nevertheless, you know, sometimes it could be worth it. But yes. So we're in agreement.
So there you have it.
Doggy, missionary, reverse or front cowgirl is where it's at.
Liddy.
Yes. Yo, this has been cool. We've actually honestly touched
Look at
a
this.
little bit of every single.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that we went through so many questions so fast.
We touched on R. Kelly tonight, monogamous relationships, transgender, soulmates,
Gender equality,
Instagram clout,
having children,
sex.
meditation, what makes a relationship
Yes.
last.
We appreciate you. Let me just say, the people
Yes.
who wrote in, the people who DM'd, we appreciate you.
100%.
We, again, to submit for next week's show, you want to just DM us at either Real Brittany Marie, I'm sorry,
Yes.
or Who's Low?
Who's Low 25-8 or OMFT TV.
TTV.
Hit us up or Passport General. Cause that's one of the
Yes,
executive
Passport
producers
General,
below.
friend to the show, in here helping out with the
in
studio.
the mix helping out, you know what I'm saying? So DM, ladies, make sure you DM Passport a lot.
And your
We wanna hear the
question could get
Yes.
picked on the next show.
Yes. It could
Hit
be
us
you
up.
or you.
DM. We kept it all the way real tonight, I
we
think.
did.
I hope we answered
Yeah.
your question
Yeah.
as honestly as we could.
Yes. I think it was 100% honest, and I think at the end of the day, as the weeks progress, they'll see that, you know, the level of questions we're getting, they bounce off what's going on current event-wise, and they bounce off people's everyday thoughts.
Yeah.
Ask us anything. Keep it
Anything.
classy.
This is the Ask Me a Question podcast, so
Yes.
we're open to anything.
Okay, once again, in closing, Brittany, it's been a pleasure.
Yes.
I'm looking
I'm
forward to
Real
episode
Brit
2.
Marie. Real Brittany Marie.
I am your boy Low at Who's Low 25-8. And always remember, this is the Ask Me a Question podcast where no question is left off the table. You might not like the answer that we give to you, but we promise we're going to keep the same energy.
Exactly. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Stay tuned next week. Ask Me a
Yes.
Question podcast. Brittany Marie
And your
Low.
boy Low.
And stay tuned.
Okay.